Hey Group Life, I have a riddle for you. What is the best thing about group life? Significant relationships. What's the worst thing about group life? Significant relationships. I mean, really, it is the best that you have people to share real life stuff with. And it's the worst to have people sharing real life stuff with you. And it is the best to have people that you learn to trust. And it can be the worst to have people trusting you with big stuff. And it's the best to have people that care about each other and you know what the needs are and you're able to give them. But it's the worst to have to care for each other and let yourself be cared for. That can be really tough. It's the best to be with people who are about growth and change. They're not happy just with the status quo. But it's the worst to be with people who expect growth to happen, because growth means change, and change can be hard and uncomfortable. So you might be wondering, I think you've gotten yourself into an amazing and unique opportunity. I mean, where else can you find a place to form such significant relationships so quickly and deeply and richly around a common conversation where you're not expected to all agree, but you're invited to dig into some really important questions and given some language and tools to do it with. Mostly, this is going to be really fun. We get to do this. Sure, it's not always going to be easy, convenient, and comfortable. The best stuff in life isn't. But that's why we do it together. And that's why you're taking time to watch this video and lay some healthy groundwork for your group. So there are a few things we know about healthy, vibrant groups. Here's an example. Healthy groups look less like this and more like this. Number 2, no one is ever forced to share, but always invited. And whatever you do share will be kept in confidence. What's shared in the group stays in the group. So, how do you feel about silence? Get comfortable with silence. Some great stuff happens in the space that it creates. And finally, healthy groups are intentional. You have hosts that make sure that your group stays intentional about a few really important things. So there are a lot of right ways to do group life, and your group will find the most authentic way to you. And you know, it won't be perfect every time, and each time you get together won't be some magical transformational evening necessarily, but over time, that's when the magic happens. So stick with it and trust each other and trust the process and trust God. Thank you for being part of this experiment.